What is up, everyone? Back at it again with another jungle video. This one's going to be Shyvana jungle. She recently got buffed, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how we're going to be playing her. And now she's more of an AD jungler, where build paths are Spear of Sojin or Blade of the Rune King into an either Iceborne Gauntlet or Jack Show. Either one is fine. You just have to kind of decide on that. I think Blade into Iceborne is very good, and also Spear of Sojin is a really good item on her as well. So this is what I kind of like figured out over time. And also the important thing about it is we're going to be Q maxing. So that's like a big thing now. Now it's just all about those Q max autos. And with the cooldown reduction, it's just really crazy. So this game, they're pretty much AD heavy. So Iceborne is going to be looking really good for us because of how much AD we have. We decide that's probably a good game for us to go Iceborne. But if, for example, if they had a lot of AP, then we would decide on more of going into the Jack Show, because the Jack Show gives us much more armor and isn't really just armor heavy, right? So Iceborne is very armor heavy. If they had a lot of AP, we couldn't really afford to go that build. This game is just really even, really AD heavy, so we go for that itemization. Full clear is really the go-to. You're really playing for farm when you're playing Shyvana jungle. With press to attack, your trading into melee is really powerful. You can go for like early ganks, but I wouldn't advise on it unless you feel like you can make an easy impact on it. Here they are quite low. You could sneak a little quickie in here, but they're already warding. And if I just wait, Nolus is already coming from base, so I could just wait on my boy Nolus to come, and that's like a better play. But either way, don't feel the need to do too much early. She is a full clear jungle. When we talk about full clear jungle, it's just very important to play for yourself. And yeah, I think the build paths, I think either Spear of Sojin or Blade is like your best option, with an Iceborne Gauntlet is the go-to. This is what I recommend. So definitely give the Q max a try. You're gonna see some real big differences in it. So here I am quite low, so I'm gonna pot up just to stay a bit healthy. Might look for a mid gank. Nefari is in the game, so the wolf is the problem we have to watch out for. I would love to gank boss, so I already know they warded here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop one ward here to see Viego's Raptor clear, and then I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna prepare to gank bot, because bot just use all sums. And so for here, we're gonna make sure we're gonna wait a bit. As they come back to lane, we're gonna go for the Samira. So I'm just gonna wait a bit, drop my ward here, see if we can make a play maybe. Oh, my Nolus just had to auto there. That would have been a good play, but unfortunately our team is not the greatest of players. So our buy path, build path is going to be the spear. So I mean, maybe not the spear. We'll just go for this for now. This game we're going for Iceborne, so I might value the Blade of the Rune King. So if I want to go Blade, usually a pickaxe buy would have been really good there, so I should have went for the pickaxe buy. I just wasn't 100% sure on my build path. So because we started topside, what do? We end up going back top to start. So here we're going to go back to our starting position. And with the Q max, guys, it gives you insane dueling potential. It's most likely Q into E max. That's what it looks like to be the best. It just gives you insane damage, but you do have to build a little attack damage like the Blade, and also going to like the Spear of Sojin is really good. I end up building like Sterix and stuff like that to really get the most out of it. But your early game Dragon Solo is just very good, so you don't have to worry about that. So I'm going to be heading down here. I do want to play for Dragon, but I'm going to have to wait a bit to see how the Dragon... Based off my bot lane, prio is going to be... If there's nothing to do, you just keep farming. Usually when you play full clear junglers, a lot of them, they're not going to have the best ganking. Shyvana doesn't have the best ganking. She's much more suited for your team kind of setting you up for a gank. So you're going to have to really play around those kind of conditions. Here, if my bot lane is in position, we can easily do a dragon, right? And because I know Viego most likely wants crab, he might end up going for crab. I just don't want them to fight me on the dragon, so I'm gonna wait for my balling to kind of come back. But this wave is frozen, so I think it's a little not too dangerous to do. With Qmax too, it's extremely quick. It's my once because we have 2 charges. Honestly, maybe I didn't need to even early smite. But you can kind of see how healthy and how well that clear can be. Because I already used a lot of my HP conditions, I'm just going to base. This is how you want to play Shyvana jungle. I do gank. If my full clear looks like a good gank, I'm completely on board for the gank, right? Actually, this game, let's go spear. I think it's fun. Let's try to get some HP early game. Might help me. I do like the Spear of Sojin too. I think it's a really great item. Good synergy with Shyvana. Ulti reduction doesn't even matter. Just this item stats itself is going to be really powerful to have. Here, Viego might try to invade me when he sees me on Dragon. It's a very common occurrence for this game. He doesn't look like he's here. I can get 6 faster if I do my Crux, so I'm just going to do my Crux and then look for a very fast top play. Here we just keep autoing. I should have enough to catch up, but looks like this guy was very committed to the cause. Here I just want to make sure she's not, or Viego's not on Herald, so we're just going to double check. Looks like he's not, so we're just going to clear. You know, first the crab with our Qmax are extremely strong. And then since we're already here, we're going to check his camps. And here we find him. Don't be afraid to not, you know, don't be afraid to, you just want to get that Q auto. You know, always take a little trade on them if you can. It's very powerful. Here Irelia is coming, so I have to watch out for that. I'm not really trying to take like a crazy fight. I just want him to really be afraid of me. Because taking Herald would be really good for us, so. But if I start Herald, wow, really, we just killed her. She's gonna come back to lane. And that would be really unfortunate for us. Here he's committed to a fight. We can just go for a play here. The Fairy is strong, but not that strong. I'm just trying to charge up my passive. I mean, I'm not going to capture no Fairy until I get my R up. So it's just like no need. Maybe I look like I'm being unfair to my laner, but you know, I do what must be done for the win. I do what must be done. And now we have our dragon form. I mean, Qmax Shyvana will beat literally any champ in melee range. I'm telling you guys, it's just the amount of damage you're going to be dealing on this champion with Qmax is just insane. Dragon, Spear of Sojin. Blade of the Rune King. All these items are just really powerful in her. So we're able to get that. Sometimes you should base if you have enough, but because I'm so close to my item, it's just much better for me to just kind of farm and just get my item spec, right? And we always talk about in our videos that, you know, if you're going to do Raptors, it's generally pretty important to make sure we get our top side together so they respawn together, right? So I'm going to have a lot of plans to generally play bot side here because it's going to be really spicy. Second dragon's coming up. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to clear the quadrant. So like this quadrant is just going to get cleared by Inori. I'm going to beat it down. Even though I had my dragon, my Spear of Sojin already, it's just so much more efficient for me to just do this fast. Use my Herald Recall and then go straight bot and be really powerful for the next fight. And here we're just going to kite it back a bit and then base. So now I'm cleared this entire side, so it's going to respawn. I don't really miss any dragon timer. And now I'm going to start getting our tanky items. This is where you can go Iceborne or Jack Show. Depends on the game. This game, technically, I should be going Iceborne with how much, you know, like we look at their champions. It's very obviously a good Iceborne game. And what I'm going to do here is just make sure we play for that. But I might go Jackshow because Iceborne might be, it might make too much sense. I'm really down to fight here, so. I mean, my Q is just, it's like something in a different universe is how I would describe it. Your just power is very strong. I think this champ's very underrated. Now we get Dragon. I think with the Q max, just insane trading. Melee to melee. Very good value. I mean, nice try. It's called a Dragon Force. Dragon Force, lads. Herald's about to run out, so we're just gonna drop it. Make sure we get some value there. Check his camps. If his camps are up, we take them. If not, we're just gonna sweeper, reset, and go for our item buy. So for boots, I mean, no, don't go AP. You get baited by the recommended items. You build armor. This game, not CDR. Armor, usually Merchrez is like your go-to for boots. Here I'm just gonna go Jackshow anyways, but Iceborne into AD comps are really good. But if there's a lot of AP, you want to go Jackshow. And for first items, you can go Spear of Sojin or you can go Blade of the Rune King. I find Blade to make me really squishy, but I think it's fine too. But I think Spear into Iceborne is really good as well. I just like having my first item give me a good amount of HP. And Spear just recently got buffed, so I really like the synergy it has on Shyvana. Also, when you think about, if you think about like the cooldown reduction on your basic abilities, which is really good. Yeah, I mean, my Q, every time I auto, you see how it's just resetting? It's just really powerful now. Really powerful ability. I love it. Super good, super strong. Here, I'm just going to finish the tower off, and then I'm just going to make sure we get the next wave as well. Check his jungle camps as well, since we're in the area. And for Shyvana ulti, you always want to just make sure you can land on them. Once you land on them, you hit them with the E, and then you hit them with the Q auto. W cast it just to grab close, all that kind of stuff. Here, I'm just going to Q auto, and then every time. Get the extra moves, we kind of chase them in here. Here I'm gonna get Jack. So after that, what I like to go is like Sterix into Gargoyle. I think if you build like this, you're just really unkillable. Very powerful build. Is perfect for team fighting. Also, Iceborne really good as well. And then when you go Sterix, I would go Sterix as my next item. Stop recommending me garbage. I would go Sterix, and I would go like a Gargoyle to like finish it off. Personally, I don't know if you need, like, I don't think you necessarily need to have Blade of the Rune King. Blade of the Rune King is good when you go for like for your first item. So if I was to build it as my first item, then I would go Blade, right? Because I haven't built it yet, so I'm just skipping it because Dragon, like Spear of Sojin is kind of like me building the Blade. So I don't really need to go I don't need to go that route anymore. Here would love to fight if we go in, but keep my Q autos. I literally have perma Qs. You see how I'm just queuing? That's like the Q max has insane value. It's just so powerful. I feel like if people built better on Shyvana, you definitely, this is what I know to be a very good build. I hope you guys like that video. Let me know in the comments below what you think. I'm gonna be making a couple more Shyvana videos. This is one I just wanted to get out fast. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care and be sure to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. And take care.